It's 6 hours before the First Division game against Nottingham Forest. Nearby, more than 200 police officers meet in a school hall for their pre-match briefing. They are expecting up to 2,000 Nottingham supporters to travel to South London for this high-profile fixture. Earlier in the day, a group of Nottingham Forest supporters boarded the 8:34 train to London. They are not part of any official supporters club, nor do they wear the colours of their team. They will arrive in London hours before most of the other fans. Using hidden cameras, we were to follow them.
Right, what we have today is Millwall and Nottingham Forest. The clubs haven't really played each other for a number of years, but in the past there has been some feeling between them and some instances of disorder. We anticipate, again, there could be disorder today. There are a number of fans coming down by train. Because of the intelligence for this event, dress will be public order kit. Be aware of that at all times, please.
The operation is costing more than £50,000, and officers have been drafted in from as far away as Kingston in Surrey. The train from Nottingham has arrived in London. Police intelligence suggests that in this group are known troublemakers, so the whole group is soon found and escorted by police officers. It's 4 hours before kick-off, and the pubs are opening.
We used to get up as early as possible, get to their city, find a bar, plot up in there, and just wait to see what happened. I mean, at the end of the day, if you go into an away game, the onus is on them. It's their town, it's their bars, it's their pitch.
Identifying who the troublemakers are and second-guessing what hooligans from the two clubs will do is the job of Millwall's football liaison officer.
Millwall generally will meet here at London Bridge. The 8:30 train from Nottingham brought about 100 or so Nottingham hooligans down on it. The main risk is if Nottingham and the Millwall supporters get together and we don't have sufficient officers to keep them apart. The problem we have is actually finding them and getting officers to them before the two groups get together.
But the police have become a lot better over the years, and they've realised it's small, contained units of hooligans rather than, you know, the mass mobs of 200-300 supporters, which it was in the 70s and 80s, where everybody with a scarf, hat, anything would just have pitched battles. Now it's run more along military lines.
The mobile phone is the weapon of choice in the battle of wits with the police. These Forest fans seem anxious to shake off their police escort and join up with another group from Nottingham who are drinking in the West End.
It don't matter, does it? Well, you name a pub, we'll come to you. We've got to get out of here before we get
This is Gary Clark, who has since been banned from attending England matches abroad, but not domestic games.
There's two bombs well on Common Garden, and the old Bill's one bomb. What do you want to do? Common Garden's just putting a long way from South London, though, isn't it?
As the Forest group decide on their tactics for the day, Neil McPherson is trying to find out where the Millwall hooligan firm is meeting.
It's up to you. I mean, is Bermondsey pretty quiet? Yeah. London Bridge is dead. I mean, whatever you think best, Joe. Have a look at it if you want. But I've heard Surrey Quays mentioned a couple of times, so it could be they're meeting over there.
By 1:30, there are around 130 Forest fans in Covent Garden. They have singularly failed to shake off the police and are heading towards South London.
My concern at the moment is if there's Millwall up at Surrey Quays. Yeah. If they jump on, there's a couple of pubs they're using there, but they're right outside the tube station. If they stay on at London Bridge, then they'll go to Canada Water and then Surrey Quays. Yeah. If they go straight past London Bridge, I'll let you know.
The police can't force the fans to go anywhere. All they can do is follow, watch, and wait.
We are hoping that they get off here at London Bridge. There's no Millwall supporters at London Bridge at the moment, so we're hoping they get off here and go to the ground. Or go for a drink, obviously, if that's what they want to do.
Hey, Bob, halfway, it was me,
For your information, so they're just getting off at London Bridge now, the Forest lot. Push everyone over this side and this side. Yeah, fine. It's the two complete cars. Yeah, I would think so. Just want to move away.
There one scare or something?
No, I wish it were that simple. No, it's just football supporters. Hello, Mick. Sounds like they've slipped out a side entrance here, mate. Yeah, we're not sure where they are. They're off the train. We're just trying to find them. Go on, you go through.
They haven't gone far. They gather in two pubs near the station. This is Millwall territory.
Even if all that actually happens is you get to their pub before they do, and by the time they arrive, there's 200 of you in there, and they can't get in, and the police don't let them in, then even though you haven't had a row, you've still had a bit of a result which you can laugh at.
The latest we've got at the moment is Millwall are still at or near the ground, and the plan is we will escort the Nottingham Forest supporters to South Bermondsey via London Bridge and then into the ground. All the time we've got the Forest together, we won't have a problem. Millwall's intention will be to get through the police lines and attack the Nottingham Forest supporters, and to a certain extent, I've no doubt Forest are considering the same.
Rival hooligan groups will go to great lengths to meet up and fight.
They ring each other up and they arrange things. They even talk to each other and signal each other across football grounds. You can see one hooligan leader in a football ground one side, another the other side, and then you'll look again and see them sat together.
Inside the Forest pub, Gary Clark seems to be reporting his contacts with Millwall supporters to his fellow Forest fans.
Just had a word with the governor here. They're not going to be allowed out now. They're not going to be allowed anything. They'll all be taken up together as a group. What I'd like to do is go in there with you and tell them. Will they be receptive to that?
Yeah, I don't think they know what's fucking happening. So.
All right, if we go in. I mean, we'll go whenever they want.
Some of these out here, we'll tell them.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. All right. All right, chaps. Who can I speak to that's got who can get a message round?
The Forest fans are taken with a massive police escort back to London Bridge for the short hop to South Bermondsey station. So far there has been no trouble and no sign of any Millwall hooligans. It's only a quarter of a mile from the station to the ground.
With Millwall, it's like the same with West Ham and Cardiff and everyone living with a close proximity to the ground. That the whole neighbourhood can come out, the whole community comes out, and it's not like some of the other clubs where people have got to travel into it. At Millwall, the whole estate, come out. Opposing firms to get to the ground have got to go through all the local estates and everybody's up for it.
There's a siege mentality at Millwall. Camera crews are not welcome. Fans feel the media have always unfairly portrayed their club.
Fucking bastards! Turn it off! Wait, turn it off! Turn the fucking off! Fuck off! Shit like that! Turn it off! Right? Oh, you're just fucking minded, are you? You cunt!
Millwall Football Club declined to cooperate with this programme, and we were not allowed to film in the stadium.
the game's almost finished now. From over this side, the Forest supporters will come out. What we're going to do, because it's been quite tense in there during the game, we'll be holding them back for a few minutes until let all the Millwall supporters out. They will go out that way, out onto the main road behind you and away. We will then clear the main road and take the Nottingham Forest supporters down to the station.
10 minutes before the final whistle, Millwall are losing 3-2. A group of Millwall fans have left early and are gathering near where the away supporters will exit the stadium. But in the last minute, Millwall equalise. Fans attack a police horse and start to throw missiles. They move towards the police lines. Video evidence is useful for making arrests.
Did you get anything earlier?
Yeah. They come up here and all thrown from that in there.
Great.
Got quite a few in there. How many do you think are hanging around?
Well, I would say there's a good 200 or 300 up there. There's some of the main lads up there as well. But I can see 1 or 2 faces already.
945. We're going to fucking march out and take the South Birmingham. Yeah, and they're probably trying to hold us back. See what happens.
Once again, the mobile phones are busy.
Yeah. All you do is play it by now. Same as us.
The police clear the road so they can assist the Forest fans to the trains. At South Bermondsey Station, trouble is brewing. As police clear the area, missiles begin to fly.
We've got probably 1,000 Forest supporters going on to the station. And behind me we've got several hundred Millwall supporters intent on throwing bricks and bottles at them. It was a good game apparently. As you saw, we cleared the road. For some reason they just started throwing bricks and bottles at us. And I have no idea why it happens.
Come on, Millwall! Don't run! We're Millwall!
As the Forest fans get onto the station platform, the Millwall hooligans try to break through and attack them.
Bronze 2, India 99. You watching the pictures? Got a group of about 15 around that gate, giving it a good old go, trying to break through it.
With the Forest fans safely on the train, the older hooligans give up, leaving the younger ones to turn their attention to the police.
You received, we're looking at that now. We've got groups running around in the road under the bridge and another group standing on the corner by the pub, over.
They are encouraged with an old terrorist song glorifying the small-time crook Harry Roberts, who murdered 3 policemen.
They're just trying to go around the back of them at the moment. I don't know if you're aware.
Come on in.
Sorry? They're going around the back of them at the moment.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, all right. So as long as you're aware, I'm just letting them know to clock a couple and make sure we get them.
Control. Give us general.
The streets are finally cleared. The season is only 2 months old, yet this is already the 4th time there has been major disorder at Millwall.
We've tried everything. We've tried letting everyone out together. We've tried just a couple of PCs walking up the road. We've tried everything, and nothing works, and it always ends in exactly the same scenario. We can't give up on it, but it does make you want to give up.
Millwall has